Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to my Minecraft Feed the Beast series. Now, as you can tell, the Archology is coming along quite nicely. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels pretty much complete. I forgot to put in the windows in that layer, but hey, we've got lighting around the inside and on the interior courtyard. I've still forgot to put in all the lights and the actual interior of the Archology, though, and what? That skeleton just disappeared right before our eyes there. Okay. He's a magical skeleton. Let's look out for him. He could come back at any time. But, yes, the Archology is getting quite tall now, which begs the question, how in the world to get between all the floors? Now, I raised this question at the end of the last episode because I've been thinking about how exactly I want to get us from, say, the ground floor here up to the 6th floor and the eventual penthouse up at the top. How will we do it? Now, I could put in stairs or ladders or something traditional along those lines, but I have two problems with that. One, I don't like the aesthetics of it within the facility. And two, it could allow my villagers, who I shall keep safe up in the upper layers of the Archology, which will be their living quarters area. I don't want them to be able to walk down the stairs and find their way down to the ground floor where a stray zombie could possibly walk in and kill them. So, how to avoid that? I've been looking at a lot of different ways of moving people back and forth, and I think I'm going to go with teleporters. So what we're going to do today is actually head down into the still not quite finished yet sub-basement. I still haven't even finished the warehouse system. I'm in the process of clearing out those back areas still and cleaning them out and setting up all their barrels and moving said barrels from the existing warehouse over here. It's a long process. And considering we already have a whole lot of resources, I'm not really... Whoa, hey, hi, how are you? You shouldn't be in here at all. I guess I don't have enough lights in here. I thought that those red lights were enough, but apparently not. Let's put down these here. Excellent. Okay, so let's turn on these reactors. I want to make sure that we have plenty of power. I'm fairly certain the MFSUs, yeah, they are full, but we will probably be using some power today, so let's turn these on. And we're going to be experimenting with teleporters in here, because it's been quite a long time since I've actually made a teleporter. So, I'll be honest, I don't completely remember everything. So, now I should have all the resources I need. Let's get a crafting bench down. We've got a lot of these strewn all over the place. And a very important part of the teleporter, and also for linking teleporters together, is the frequency transmitter. So we are going to build this first, and we need 3. So, there we go. And then to build a teleporter, you need a frequency transmitter, of course, an advanced machine block, some advanced circuits, some glass fiber cable, and some diamonds. Good old diamonds. And there we go. We get teleporters right there. Oh, yep. Those don't stack, so we will put those there. Frequency transmitter on the hotbar. And to make sure that it is well powered, I am going to plop down an MFE. Whoa! Oh, yes, I forgot that those... those are MFSUs down there. They will not work with an MFE because, it, well, as you just saw, blow them up. Okay, plan B. I'll just hook the teleporter straight into these MFSUs. That should be perfectly fine, I think. Oh, is this going to blow up the teleporter? Let's find out. I think it should be fine, but I'm not 100% sure here. This may blow up. And yeah. Alright, it didn't. Excellent. So yeah, we will put that one there, and we'll do the other one in this corner. Alright, because teleporters do use quite a bit of power, and, well, turning on all of these reactors was a bit overkill. We only needed 2 of them. But yes, the teleporter doesn't use just a flat amount of power. It uses a set amount of power for the player, and then an additional number for all the weight you're carrying. So the more you have in the inventory, the more power you are going to use, which can make it very interesting. So if, oh, and also you multiply all of that, I believe, by the distance you're trying to teleport. So it's a power use for your body, all of the weight on you, and the distance. There's a whole equation to figure it out that you can find on the web. But basically, if you're going to teleport long distances, it's going to be a lot of power. But we are just going to use the teleporters basically like an elevator system to go from one floor up to the next, is how I'm thinking. And I may have a few key elevators going to certain areas, like a teleporter from the control room up there to my penthouse up at the top that will be built eventually. But yeah, it's mainly going to be used essentially as an elevator system. You step in a teleporter, you push the button, and you go up to the next floor, and so forth and so on. So, how do you link teleporters, though? That's why I built the 3rd frequency transmitter. You actually have to link one teleporter to the next, and that's how they communicate together. And I believe you can string teleporters together, so like I could string that one to that one, and then that one to another one. But I've never actually done that, so don't quote me on that one. All I've ever done is teleporters going between 2 separate ones. So we just right-click on the one, and then right-click on the other, and those teleporters have an established link. So whenever that one comes on, it'll shoot me over here, and vice versa. So let's just stand here real quick, right on the teleporter pad, click the button, and bam! We went to the other side of the room. And, well, I would have checked how much power it used, but we do have a nuclear reactor going straight into these. It's going to fill it back up quickly. But, yep, quite nice. We just teleport back and forth as many times as we need until power runs out, which is why I like this method and why I think it'll be good for going between floors. Because, well, eventually we're going to be on a mix of fusion power and a whole lot of solar panels. So we'll essentially have infinite power. For right now, since we are still just using nuclear reactors, it is going to be a little bit iffy, but at the same time, I'm not going to be using these things a whole lot. I have a jetpack. I can fly between floors if I really want to, and I'll probably do that quite a bit, jumping off one of the higher balconies and float gently down into the courtyard. But I will have key teleporters linking specific areas. As I said, the eventual penthouse I'll build up at the top. I will have a link down to a key area, and actually I may have myself a little teleporter network up in the penthouse that goes to all the key parts of the site. I haven't decided 100% on that, but that's probably what'll happen. But for now, short distances, bam, back and forth. And just to prove that I am going from one to the other, whoa, there we go. And there we are. There's that MFE I dropped over there. So, no trickery, just teleportation. And how are these doing? Alright, yeah, we have drained a fair bit from going back and forth constantly. But yeah, these nuclear reactors will serve quite well for the purpose of teleportation at the moment. Eventually, like I said, we'll have to go to the fusion power and whatnot. But now it's just a matter of me figuring out exactly how I want to arrange these teleporters, where I want to put them, and how to link them onto each floor. What I'm thinking right now is a series of, like, a little room at the central part of each area that'll have 4 teleporters. I'll basically that go up and down however you need. So let's just use these blocks for a moment to show you. I'd have like that one going up, that one coming down from that floor, and then that one going down to the level below, and that one coming up from the level below is what I'm thinking. And have like a little room that you in each of the quadrants that would do that, so you just go up and down from that room. I think it'll work out quite nicely. I may do something different, and if you have another idea or a better suggestion for how to move between floors, I am, of course, always open to suggestions. I have thought about building portals, as you can do that. Let's just open up. You can build these portal spawners, but I've heard, I've personally never used these, and I've heard mixed reactions from people on these, that if you have too many of them, that they could potentially corrupt a save. So I kind of want to avoid doing that. I think the teleporters are a good middle ground between stairs and portals. It's like I said, it's quite simple. You just stand on top of it, hit the button, and bam, you're on another teleporter. But yes, that's going to be it for this episode. I just wanted to go over that all real quick. The next episode, I'll have a good few more levels of the Archology built, as that, of course, will be on Monday, so I'll have the weekend to work on everything, and I might even have the teleporter system finished on at least a couple of the floors. I've still yet to really do a lot of the wiring. I've basically only wired up the areas that I've been using fillers on, so it's been kind of quick and dirty wiring. But yeah, hopefully I'll have a fair amount of that done by Monday's episode. But yes, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and of course that you come back, which again, as I said, if you have suggestions, I am all ears. But thank you for watching, and as always, my friends, have a good one.